to a new guitar tutorial, and today it's a little bit a special one because we're not talking about an actual song, we're talking about a guitar solo that I found on a YouTube show. A few years ago, Tim Pierce and Pete Thorn had a YouTube show which was called Tim and Pete's Guitar Show, and during the show they were visiting or inviting some great guitar players, and in one episode they were visiting Michael Thompson, a session player that played with Michael Jackson, Michael Bolton, Celine Dion, just to name a few. And at the end of the show, all three guitar players were taking a solo over an A minor, G major, F major, E major chord progression, and Michael Thompson was playing an absolute awesome guitar solo with great licks and great playing techniques that I transcribed. And a few days ago, the guys from Vertex Effects also did a YouTube show with Michael Thompson as a guest, and that reminded me of this old transcription, and so I thought, why not doing a guitar tutorial of this guitar solo. I will try to put a link up there to the original solo, or at least down there. And if you're interested in sheet music, you can go to my Patreon page. There you can download a full transcription of the guitar part, including tabs and regular notation. And if you enjoyed the lesson and want to support my channel, please hit subscribe, ring the bell, leave a like, and drop me a line in the comments. As mentioned before, the chord progression is 1 bar of A minor, then 1 bar of G, 1 bar of F major, and 1 bar of E major. And the solo starts with a pickup, and here he's basically using the A harmonic minor scale starting on an E. Just leaving out the note D, so we have the 7th fret of the A string, going up to the 8th fret of the A string. Then we're doing a slide from the 6th to the 7th fret of the D string. Then the 9th fret of the D string, followed by the 10th fret. And then we're going up to the 9th fret of the G string, doing a slide up to the 10th fret, and then we have the 9th fret of the B string going up to the 10th fret of the B string. After that, we're doing a slide up to the 12th fret of the B string. Then we have a half tone bend, which is released. And then we're going down to the 10th fret of the B string, and then up to the 10th fret of the high E string. This is followed by a pull up from the 12th fret to the 10th fret of the B string. And then this first lick ends with the 12th fret of the G string, which is played 2 times. So one more time, this complete first lick. After that, we're doing a whole tone bend on the 7th fret of the G string. And this lick is based around the A minor pentatonic. So we have this whole tone bend. Then we're going up to the 5th fret of the B string, followed by the 6th fret of the B string. This note, this F, isn't in the A minor pentatonic, but in the A minor scale. Then pull off to the 5th fret again. Then we have the 7th fret of the G string again, up to the 5th fret of the B string again. Then we're doing this whole tone bend on the 7th fret of the G string again. Rebend. then down to the 5th fret, up to the 7th fret again, and then we're going down to the 7th fret of the D string, up to the 5th fret again, 7th fret again, and at the end we're doing a slide up to the 9th fret. So one more time this complete lick. One more time. Then the next lick is also based around the A minor pentatonic. We have once again this banding from on the 7th fret whole tone band. Then we're going up to the 5th fret of the B string, followed by the 5th fret of the high E string, going down to the 5th fret of the B string again. And then we have a whole tone band on the 8th fret of the high E string. The next lick is also based on the A minor pentatonic, and we're starting with this band on the 8th fret of the high E string, but now we're not doing a complete whole tone band. This next band is a bit bluesy. So we have this banding, then we're going down to the 5th fret of the E string, and then a pull off from the 8th fret to the 5th fret of the B string. And these 3 notes are repeated, so we're going back up to the 5th fret of the E string and doing the pull off again. Then down to the 7th fret of the G string, doing a whole tone band, reband and pull off to the 5th fret, and then down to the 7th fret of the D string. After that we're going up to the 7th fret of the G string, back down to the 7th fret of the D string again, and then we have the 5th fret of the G string, pull off from the 7th fret to the 5th fret of the D string, and then going down to the 7th fret of the A string. After that we're doing a hammer-on from the 5th to the 7th fret of the D string, then the 5th fret of the G string, back to the 7th fret of the D string, and this lick ends with a bluesy band on the 5th fret of the G string. So this complete pentatonic lick The next lick is over the E major chord again, and he's only using notes of the E major triad. He's starting with a low E. So we have the low E string going up to the E on the 7th fret of the A string. Then we're doing a slide from the 6th fret to the 9th fret of the D string. And then we have the 9th fret of the B string, going down to the 9th of the D, 9th of the G, and 9th of the B again. And this lick ends with a whole tone bend on the 10th fret of the B string. So one more time, this complete lick. Now we're back on the A minor chord, and here he's doing a half tone bend on the 12th fret of the B string again, followed by a hammer on from the 10th to the 13th fret, hammer on and pull off. So one more time. This is followed by a major third bend on the 13th fret of the B string. Then we're going down to the 10th fret of the B string again, 13th fret of the B string, then the 12th fret of the G string, going up to the 10th fret of the B string again. And then we're doing a whole tone bend on the 15th fret of the B string, followed by the 12th fret of the E string 2 times. And this lick is repeated. And on the last repetition, we're doing the whole tone bend, and then the 12th fret of the E string just 1 time. And then we're playing this whole tone bend on the 15th fret of the B string again. So one more time this lick. And the complete part. And now he's repeating the lick that he played before. But now we're playing it 1 octave higher. And ending with a bending instead of the slide that we did before. So we're starting on the 12th fret of the high E string, up to the 13th fret, pull off down to the 12th fret again, then the 15th fret of the B string up to the 12th fret of the high E string again, then whole tone bend on the 15th fret of the B string, rebend, pull off to the 13th fret, then up to the 15th fret again, and then we have the 14th fret of the G string, 13th fret of the B string, and then we're ending on a whole tone bend on the 15th fret again. So once again, this complete part. And at the end we're holding this bend, and now he's doing a hammer-on the 18th fret of the B string, and then a slide up to the 20th fret. Then we're doing a pull-off and a rebend. So one more time this lick. After that we're playing the open G string 2 times, but heavy muted. Then a slide up to the 7th fret of the G string, back down to the 4th fret of the G string. And then we're playing a natural harmonic on the 5th fret of the G string. And this harmonic note is banded up a whole step by using the whammy bar and pulling it up, and also doing a behind the nut bend, so he's pulling down or pushing down the G string behind the saddle. So this lick goes one more time. After that we're going to the 2nd fret of the A string, doing a slide up to the 5th fret and then sliding down to the 3rd fret. Then we're picking the note again, doing a slide up to the 7th fret and then back down to the 5th fret. And then a slide up to the 8th fret and and then going down to the 7th fret. Then we're back on the A minor chord, and he's playing a lick that is based around an A minor 7, 9, 11 arpeggio. So we're doing we're starting with a slide to the 12th fret of the A string. So we have to slide to the 12th fret of the A string, then the 10th fret of the D string, going down to the 12th fret of the A string again, then up to the 9th fret of the G string, going down to the 10th fret of the D string again, then up to the 8th fret of the B string, going down to the 9th fret of the G string, then up to the 7th fret of the high E string, going down to the 8th fret of the B string. And then we're doing a slide up from the 8th fret to the 10th fret of the high E string. Then back down to the 8th fret of the E string, then the 10th fret of the B string, and then there's also a little bluesy bending on the 10th fret of the, on the 8th fret of the high E string. So one more time, this complete lick. And then we're going up to the 20th fret of the B string and doing a whole tone bend. So we're starting with this whole tone bend, 20th fret of the B string, going down to the 70th fret of the B string. Then we have a whole tone bend on the 19th fret of the G string, rebend down to the 17th fret of the G string, then the 19th fret of the D string, up to the 19th fret of the G string again, and then back down to the 19th fret of the D string. After that, we're going up to the 17th fret of the G string again. One more time, a whole tone bend on the 19th fret of the G string. And then we have the 17th fret of the B string, 17th fret of the high E string, going down to the 17th fret of the B string again. And then another whole tone bend, this time on the 20th fret of the high E string. So one more time, this complete lick. Then this bending is repeated, but this time also a little bit flatter, a little bluesy. And then we're going down to the 17th fret of the high E string, 20th fret of the B string, up to the 17th fret of the E string again. And then we have another whole tone bend, this time on the 20th fret of the B string. So one more time, this complete lick. Then the next lick starts on the 20th fret of the B string, followed by the 17th fret of the B string, and these two notes are played twice. then down to the 20th fret of the G string, up to the 17th fret of the B string again. Then we're doing a whole tone bend on the 19th fret of the G string again. Rebend down to the 19th fret of the, down to the 17th fret of the G string, and then down to the 19th fret of the D string. Then we're going to the 19th fret of the G string again, down to the 19th fret of the D string again, 17th fret of the G string, and then another whole tone bend on the 19th fret of the G string. Then we're going up to the 17th fret of the B string, then up to the 20th fret of the B string, the 19th fret of the G string, and then up to the 17th fret of the B string again. And then we have another whole tone bend on the 19th fret of the G string, rebend and pull off down to the 17th fret, and then this lick ends on the 19th fret of the G string. So one more time this complete lick. The last lick of the solo starts on the 2nd fret of the G string, which is played twice and also played muted. Then we're doing a slide up to the 7th fret of the G string, 5th fret of the G string, going down to the 7th fret of the D string. And then this walk up in octaves, and the first octave is a C, so we have the 5th fret of the G string and the 8th fret of the high E string. And then we're moving these octaves up, so we're going from C to D, 2 steps up, then another 2 steps up to the E, and then 1 step up to the F. And then we're going 1 step down again to the E, 1 step up again to the F, then 2 steps up to the G, and the rest of the line is chromatic, so we're going up till we reach the high C again. Here we have the 17th fret of the G string and the 20th fret of the high E string. So the notes of this octave walk up. And the picking technique of this part is a bit unusual, or in other words, I've never seen anyone else doing it that way. He's using his thumb to mute the lower strings, and then he's using his middle finger for tremolo picking the octave. And he's keeping on this tremolo picking. And moving up this octave walk. So one more time. And this is the end of the guitar solo. I hope you enjoyed this special lesson, and I can highly recommend to check out at least some of these licks and make it your own and try to use it in your own solos or improvisations. Thanks for watching. Please hit subscribe if you haven't, ring the bell, leave a like, drop me a line in the comments, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.